enjoying my milkshake, and I just thought to share few things that are just coming to me, the literature that I'm just going through. And let's talk about flow state. So first of all, if you people are new to my channel, I welcome all of you. If you are my regular, of course I do welcome all my viewers. On our channel we're talking all about conscious manifesting and laws of energy, mastering your life, and manifesting your dream reality. May it be your relationship, specific person, marriage, health, job, money, dream home, happy family, everything that you desire. Alright, so we are doing here coachings. You can take my personal coachings as well. Details will be below in the description box, and also you can find the official website link on our channel page. And of course there are a lot of materials in our playlist, which is mentor wise, which is topic wise as well, like get your ex back. So you can choose the topic of your interest and really start working. And let's get back to our topic that we are talking in the video. I'm enjoying my favorite milkshake. So of course I'm in love with best vibrations to channel beautiful messages. So what's the flow state? Let's talk about what's the flow state. Flow state is actually, in simple words, it's just receiving state. So when I say receiving, what are the things that you receive, that you are expecting to receive? Everything about your manifestation on which you're working on right now, like the messages from universe, God, your path unfolds, you get your breakthroughs, and actually you also see the movements in your life. Everything, even including your final manifestation. So this is one. And also in this receiving mode, you are receiving all the knowledge, information that you need to make your life happy. This also includes your other desires other than the desire that you're working right now. Okay, for example, if you're working right now for manifesting your ex back, if you are in a flow state that is in the receiving mode, you will receive part number one that I explained: messages, movements, actual manifestations, events, knowledge, circumstances, people, everything about your manifestation that you're working on right now, like manifesting your ex back. And also part two, you will also receive other manifestations, other desires that you are meant to manifest in your this life. Okay, like you manifest your wedding with your specific person, you're married. Now what next? Life doesn't stop, neither the laws of energy, neither the universe. Okay, so this is very crucial to understand, because with my own personal experience, as I am in the stage, I don't know what to call it, as it's a transition, or it's a completion of one manifestation, one mega manifestation, and the life moving ahead. So on this path, I have gone through lots of states. I have gone through lots of realities as well in my life. And one of the stage in my life, okay, it was all about receiving all this knowledge. I was like, the door was open, and I was constantly receiving information, the sources, the various people, Instagram handles, and I was exploring, like, when I wasn't using Instagram, but then I went and I did that, and then I started my channel. So a lot of my creations as well came out of it, and a lot of this knowledge was coming in, and it was really like a door which wasn't open for me when I was living in my one reality before awakening. And then all of a sudden this door opened, and the moment this door opened, I went into this, and because of my vibrations I was attracting all these, and the reality wherein I was living before awakening, before this door opening, those people, those circumstances, even you won't believe the institutes, because I'm a medical professional and I was working with the hospital. So everything that is not inside this door of knowledge, spirituality, everything went out of my life. And nobody would ever believe, nobody can think about doing it consciously, but things did happen. And now what happened is, how you can check your vibrations. I recommend everyone, highly recommend everyone to do this lifetime, not pertaining to your any particular manifestation. Okay, the link I am always adding in the description box about the self assessment. Okay, so you have to check your own vibrations, and the moment you learn this, you would be able to go ahead in your life. You would be able to handle any situation, and basically you will be able to look at the situation energetically. You won't ever fall prey of anything. Okay, and this is how we should learn living our life. And of course, if you want my help in it, you can book your sessions. The personal sessions are very confidential, and I will be very happy to work with you. Okay, so how I realized that my vibrations are now changed, because the moment I opened, just for the time pass, I opened my that Instagram handle few hours before, when I was happily watching my favorite movie, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, all these messages, these knowledge and everything. Now I have all these knowledge, now I am aware of it, now these things are no longer new for me, and I have worked on all these. I am living my life with all these, and I actually have my happy 3D reality. And this was the joy. This is really a great joy for me. So this itself is a great hint, that your one mega manifestation is already done, because the moment I started going behind it, and everything changed in my life, and my 3D reality was big, ups and downs, or it was all wear and tear, and that's the reason manifesting is not a joke. Manifesting is not a cup of tea for every individual, because the extent with which these changes are going in your 3D, they are really not easy to digest, and everybody can't do that, can't handle it. and it was very tough for me as well, honestly sharing. And it was really very tough for me. um, Things happen that we never ever thought about because of the blockages getting released, the negativity is getting released because of your vibrational changes. You, in my case, it was like I simply no longer was fitting in my old reality because of my changed vibrations. And until my new reality totally manifests in the 3D, that's what Neville says. Okay, if you have listened to Neville's lectures, he says keep doing it until it completely manifests in your 3D reality. So allow me a moment, I'm gonna add a bit more sugar. So that's the beauty. That's the beauty. As I'm adding the sugar in my favorite milkshake, it's just like that. Whenever you are doing your visualizations, your practices, your techniques, keep doing it by thinking that you are adding more sugar, more sweetness in your 3D reality that you are creating. Okay, because a lot of questions people do have. I also had this question: how many times should I visualize? And if it is already done, then should I re-visualize it again? You know, only point is do not visualize it from the lack of it, and keep enjoying it. Keep enjoying it because you love doing it. You love that reality. That's why you're thinking about it. Juice it, chew it like a chewing gum. Think like you're adding more sugar, more sweetness in your that new reality, and keep doing it. Do not fall out of the state of having this desire when you visualize. So, the flow state, receiving messages. This also is a flow state when I receive the messages that my one thing is done, and how I'm receiving the messages with reference to analyzing my own vibrations, with reference to the changes in my 3D reality, because once my 3D reality was beautiful, then it was all wear and tear because of my manifestations and change of my vibrations. And now once again I see my beautiful new reality that I meditated for, that I worked for, that I worshipped for, that I prayed for is here. And I have also shared it before on our channel. Sometimes with me it happens like the Harry Potter movie, like you're manifesting a rabbit and sometimes only tail comes and the rabbit's front part is yet to come. So slow but steady, a partial manifestations also start manifesting in your 3D reality. And when there's a flow, when you are in a perfect receiving mode, you can receive all these messages. You can understand, yes, this mega manifestation is done, and you can feel that happiness. And I actually also felt a little boring, like boring as in now what next, because I know that from the bottom of my heart, with reference to all the changes in my 3D and my new reality is here. I have a lot of these things. I actually wanted to show my vision board to you, and I have fantastically manifested most of them. Showing vision board is maybe fine, but showing those big trees is difficult for me that I have manifested. But as I see in last few lives, I just realized, oh my God, I'm actually living in my dream reality, you know. And the reality for which I meditated is here, and I also felt a little, it's done now. Now what next? You know, now you feel kind of empty cavity in your consciousness, and you also start receiving, as I said, part two, you also start receiving new desires on which you should work on, new desires that you are going to manifest next in your life. So this is done. So this is done. This message comes also when you are in the flow state, when you are in the receiving state. Now my milkshake is superb. Fab. And of course, if you're talking about the techniques of being in the receiving mode, the base is the self-love, and you won't understand until you do it, because with the self-love, actually you change from within. Your personality changes from within, your vibrations changes from within, and with the self-love, everything changes. Okay, so this is the technique number one. Keep doing it every day. Technique number two is as sort of, you know, SATs technique, and catch yourself if you are, you know, you find yourself just dropping down in the 3D reality. This is very crucial. That's what I'm highlighting, because I can see in my 3D reality, new reality is here, or my dream reality is here, and a lot of elements that I wanted, they are coming. So you have to be conscious that I have created it, and I have created it out of nothing. Once upon a time it was altogether black canvas, and then I have created it. So you have to follow those laws. You have to be careful. Like, I manifested good people with whom I can communicate. I have to be careful while talking to them, so that I'll always talk only things that are positive, thankful, not to share anything that I'm not supposed to share, not to react while talking, so on and so forth. So you have to be very careful when your new reality is coming here, and especially if it comes in the fractions, you really have to be very careful, because your mega manifestation is yet to be complete. And never says keep doing it until your manifestation completely becomes a part of your reality. It must come completely here. And especially specific person area is the most disturbed because of the social media and because of excessive attention by family and community, and of course lot of attachment, lots of emotions and feelings involved. So everybody is probably suffering with this area in their life, this specific person and the marriages. And the areas wherein you're not looking at, those areas you must be flourishing. They're going all well. So next technique over here is SATs. Of course, I think everybody must be knowing about the SATs. Sit or relax. Keep feeling your reality is here. Mentally live in that room of your home, and you're married and you see your parents, in-laws, everybody chit-chatting, happy evening time, and whatever you want to visualize, live in the end. Keep doing it, even without moving your body, as long as you can. That is the SATS technique. And third technique, I highly recommend this. This has helped me tremendously. Is, of course, raising your vibrations and maintaining your high vibrations. This is the key of everything. Everything that is negative, you can never be around with, and everything that matches with your frequency, that you will keep attracting, and that will be all around you. So you will be only and only happy. So the answer of all your questions is one line answer: maintaining your high vibrations. This is the technique number 3. Okay, and when you do this with self-love, with SATS, with maintaining your high vibrations, you are constantly doing good creations with God that you love, with the force of love. You're operating with the force of love. Your life moves very happy, everything becomes very happy. Just think about your childhood times, maybe when everything was so well grounded, and now if you think like everything is just like wear and tear of cloth, why you need to meditate so hard to get one person in your life, or to get one relationship in your life? Maybe with your parents, or maybe with your specific person, with your whatever. Actually, the thoughts are the major thing, and this is a big Mahabharat going on. The Mahabharat, which is the greatest war in the Indian culture, that was the Dharma Yuddha. So we have very sharp weapons with us. Please be aware about it. These are invisibles, and we all possess it. And these are very sharp, very pointed, and these are thoughts. And they are enormously powerful. So when we were children, we were only happy. We were doing all things that we love. We were laughing. We were playing, and we were fighting as well. And we were also getting injured while playing. But everything seemed like, wow, this is life, and we were loving our life, isn't it? And always get involved in the emotions, create your emotional world. Without that, it's not possible. So it is a dual challenge for us. You can't be emotional, which is out of your control. You can't give your energy to unwanted things, but you have to be emotional to create your beautiful world. So it is all about the balance. It is all about the meditation and energy clearance and conscious creations, mastering the laws of the universe, laws of the energy. And yes, you can think about your favorite character in your childhood, like the time you were spending with your grandmama. You feel all that atmosphere, all that energy, all the comfy, cozy stuff, everything. And you can also think about beautiful memories with your specific person. You feel all that beautiful feeling that you are feeling, and it's energy, and this is what we are supposed to catch. And the way we were living life in our childhood times, with love, assuming this is my world, me, my family, my parents, my grandparents, school, my friends, and birds and animals and books, always having something to do. Like you have 4th standard, and then 5th standard, and then 6th standard. Some goal was always there, and we're constantly doing something, chasing something, having a timetable, schedule, and everything. Start living your life like that, with love, and in your imagination you can literally create anything. So see, still we have different consciousness. One person is a scientist, one person is a dancer, one person is artist, one person is a doctor, So we all have different consciousness and we have created our different realities. So that's the beauty of God, the mega creator. you know and by the way, really this is related to being in a flow state, because in childhood times as well you were in a flow state, always receiving beautiful things. you know there was no resistance. We were believing on everything, on God, and be innocent like a child. That's why people have to do that inner child meditations a lot. If you are out of that, love your life, live your life. And when you live it in this way, you will automatically be in the receiving mode. And then life becomes very beautiful, and then life starts running on autopilot. You don't have to meditate so hard, or you don't have to do a lot of things to get married, or it's a big thing. Will I get married? A lot of people, like, they don't get married and they are single. It doesn't really happens in this way. Okay, you have to maintain your love vibrations, and you have to love life, you have to trust life. And this is the key of being in a flow state. Okay, and sats, I think, is a wonderful technique. And maintaining your high vibrations is my personal wonderful technique that I always follow. And third one is a self-love technique that I have done enormously and really have helped me. That's it. And last point over here, I would like to highlight, don't give importance to anything. In our childhood, we must have heard this from parents or grandparents, or best friends. If you give importance, then a person eats footage. So, otherwise, the person has no value, and the person will come back and say sorry after the fights. The same thing works, just we were taught in some different words and the terminologies. If you keep giving importance to your desire that you're manifesting, okay, what are you doing is you're just making that desire, your goal, so bigger for you to achieve. So actually, you want to achieve it, you want to match the vibrations with it. And when you have anything, you don't feel like it's a big thing. I mean, you have it. I have my milkshake right now. It's not a big deal for me. So your vibrations are very different when you have anything versus you don't have anything and you're making it so bigger when you're giving a lot of your energy. That means you're giving a lot of importance to, and all these blunders, all mistakes together combined, happening in case of specific person. And then all people are struggling with this specific personation. And social media is a big trouble item in it. And that's why you see problems were there in our grandparents' times and all as well. But they were happy and they were having a happy family life. The disturbance wasn't there this much. We have to control, or somebody else will control us. It's as simple as that. So, if you decide to take control of your life, you can work with our channel. A lot of videos are there. You can join such live sessions. These are free. And you can also purchase my paid coachings that are not free, but you would love them. And we can make plan and schedule and work on your issues. So you can do that. And this is the beauty of life. Life is a game and we have to play by being in a flow state. So and if you're not, if you're right now in some negative reality or something in a low vibrational state, it's all okay. With the meditations and some time period, if you do it consistently, you would be able to gear up your vibrations, and then your 3D reality will also change and you will come in the flow state. And once you come in the flow state, maintain it. Do not slow down. Okay, with that daily meditation, you have to do it. Okay, that's the life. That's what the life is. Hmm. So this is all for this, I think. I'm also done with my milkshake. It is no, by the way, it's not possible to be in a flow state instantly if you are in lower negativity, but yes, with the sats, you can very quickly go into the flow state, and you have to sit in that for 15 minutes to 20 minutes to 45 minutes to be in a flow state. Okay, and everything, all the answers resolve in the flow state, all the breakthroughs come in the flow state, all the manifestations, they come in a flow state, and all the miracles, you would call it as, they come in a flow state. And I would say the Einstein and all the scientists, they did the discovery, so all these ideas and everything, they came in their flow state. Okay, so they all were aware about it, of course, because they were the genius scientists. And reaching the flow state is a beauty. I would really say it's a beauty, and it's a little advanced in the meditation. But with the sats, even beginners can quickly go into the flow state, of course, with knowledge. And you have to know what is happening with you, and you have to take those messages and act on it accordingly. Okay, so this is a beauty. Flow state is a beauty, and everybody should work to get into the flow state and to maintain themselves into the flow state. Okay, so with this, bye with this video. See you soon in the next one. See ya.